New Life was written and directed by John Rosman, and it's a horror thriller film that tells the story of a mysterious woman on the run and the resourceful fixer assigned to bring her in. Their two unique stories inextricably link as the stakes of the pursuit rise to apocalyptic proportions. These early reviews would not be possible without Movie Scene Canada. Make sure to check out all their links down below because they are the reason I can see these films early and give you these reviews. New Life was a film that I, again, knew not a lot about, which seems to be a common thing with a lot of these early reviews. Just going into IMDb, there wasn't much information on budget and all that stuff, which I like to look at before doing these reviews. But that just means I go into it completely blinded with an open mind. And I saw a bunch of really good reviews on IMDb, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to disagree with them. This is an extremely mediocre film. The biggest problem with this film is the overall plot. For me, I wasn't too invested in everything that was happening to these characters because it was either one, not interesting, 2, generic, or 3, felt like a ripoff of The Last of Us without Joel and any of the stuff that makes The Last of Us so amazing, in my opinion. Not to say this is a bad film. There are a lot of great moments inside of this film, and it almost frustrates me because I see the potential here. The horror elements of this film that really start to come into play later on are amazing. I really like the way John Rosman sets up these scenes and delivers and everything horror-wise without going into spoilers, but it's the thriller part of the film that I didn't really love, which pains me to say because I love thrillers, but the story wasn't fleshed out enough and really did not have enough depth to the film. As much as there are emotional things with this film that are tried here, it just does not deliver. Hayley Erin leads this film as Jessica, and she was the best part about the film for sure. I really liked her in a lot of these scenes here, in the horror scenes and the thriller scenes. She was definitely the best actor here and just the overall best part about this film. Her character was interesting enough earlier on when you're still kind of figuring out why she's on the run, but when you start getting answers, it's just like, oh yeah, okay, of course. And then the other main plot here, Elsa's plot, really did not work for me. It felt like just the other character here. Oh, we need to give her something to make her interesting, and that aspect did not work for me at all. I was really not interested whenever her side of the story was the prominent part, which is unfortunate because I do think that Sonya Walger, if that's how you say her name, did do a good job in this film. It's just not strong writing in my opinion. The film is very fast-paced and looks really amazing, so I can't really say I was bored watching it because I was like, oh yeah, that's a nice shot. Oh, these locations are nice. This very open landscape makes the story feel a lot bigger. But when you have a weak story, you really can't save it. New Life has moments of greatness, mostly in the horror scenes, but it's dragged down by a basic plot that never feels like it peaks. Hayley Erin is a strong lead and carries a lot of these scenes. The structure of the film leaves you questioning what is happening for the first 2 acts, but by the time we get answers, most people will have already checked out. I'm going to give New Life a 2.5 out of 5. It's not a bad film by any means, I just felt very much down the middle on most of the stuff that happens here. But if you plan on watching this film or you have seen it already, let me know in the comments down below. And thank you all for watching. I will see you guys next time. Over and out.